Hi, my name is Nancy Solari. Welcome to Ask Nancy. I want you all to know I appreciate all your mail. Keep it coming. All those questions are great. But today we're going to address one reader who's going through a struggle. So let's see what they have to say. Dear Nancy, I feel as though I am so disconnected in life. My father recently passed away, and I can't seem to get over that heartbreak. My kids are grown, they have their own lives, they don't need me. Every holiday, I wonder, should I do my own thing or even ask if they want to get together? After the pandemic, I feel as though I've lost so many friends, we're disconnected, they've moved on, and I don't even know where to begin. Signed, Disconnected. Well, first of all, I don't know anybody who hasn't gone through that last scenario, right? Okay, the pandemic was just this unexpected wave of sadness for so many. But I also believe that we have the ability to get our life back on track. It really depends where you live and how comfortable you are going out, but we still have the good old-fashioned phone, right? We still have the ability to send letters and emails and text messages. So if you are feeling disconnected from your friends, from your family, then I encourage you today to pick up that phone. And how do you start the conversation when you haven't talked to them in a long time? The word is hello. Okay, it's just as easy as that. Or hi. And honestly, great friendships, I don't know if you've ever experienced that. I have many a times. If it's a really good friendship, when time passes by and you reconnect again, it's as if no time passed by. You just pick right up where you left off. And if the conversation is a little bit rough and, a little bit kind of arm's length away, then, be prepared to just start talking about, what's happening in your life. Be as honest as you can. Make sure to ask about the other person, do a check-in on their career, on their relationships, how have they been spending time at home? What are their goals into the year? There's so many different topics that you can talk about. And, in my family, I want to give you this word of encouragement. In my family, we do a lot of questions and answers around the fire pit. We call it hot seat. Now, why do I bring this up to you? Because you can literally go online and order a book of questions or download a list of questions. So if you're ever tongue-tied and you're not sure what to ask, go for that. They're right there ready for you. Now, I realize that kids do grow up, right? And then all of a sudden you find yourself as an empty nester. Well, you have to remember what life was like before those kiddos, right? You had a life, you had ambitions, you had hobbies, you had things that you enjoyed. Maybe it was reading or certain movies or cooking. And it's time to get back to that. Get back to you. And, kids love their parents. I mean, even on the roughest of days, they will be there for you. But they have to find their own life. They have to go through their heartbreaks, their wins, but to know that you're there for them. And they want to cherish memories with you. It's just sometimes at different ages, kids are kind of absorbed into their own life. But the great thing is we all mature as we get older. We all start to get nostalgic and want to, reminisce and be with those that we love. So hang in there. They're going to come back around. They haven't forgotten about you. And then I also want to touch on the loss of your father. I am so sorry to hear about that. And I know that pain and loneliness and heartbreak, it just takes time. But I do believe in celebrating the life of those that we've lost. Sometimes that's playing their favorite artists and letting the music fill up the room and you just feel their presence. Maybe that's going through pictures and not crying, but just remembering all those good memories that you had with them. And you could also do something in their honor. Maybe it's running a marathon. Maybe it's volunteering. Maybe it's doing something that they used to do and doing it for them. There's so many ways that we can utilize our time when we feel disconnected to put ourselves back together. You're like a puzzle and you're just putting those puzzle pieces together, but the full image of who you are, the life that you're gonna have, the life that you have had, and where you are today, it's a beautiful image. it's a great life. You have to trust that. Now, I will be with you every step of the way. I really appreciate all of your honesty and vulnerability in asking this question, and I think a lot of our readers will get a lot out of it. So here's to you being connected in this new year. For everybody, thank you so much. Keep those letters coming, and we'll be back for another episode of Ask Nancy.